Shady Rest is located in Scotch Plains, New Jersey, in a neighborhood known as colloquially as Jersey Land. It was founded in July of 1921. A group of prominent African-American professionals. They purchased it from the, what is it, the Westfield Golf Club?
Westfield
yes.
Country Club.
And they renamed it Shady Rest Country Club. The 5 establishing members were James Baker, William Willis Sr., Dr. Hubert Humphrey, Dr. Howard Brock, and Henry Willis Sr. So Shady Rest was very important to the Jersey Land community because it knitted it back together. When the property was owned by the Westfield Golf Club, it would basically divided the Jersey Land community with the Plainfield Avenue side and the Jerusalem Road side. And this is a huge parcel of land. And really the community members, number one, it was de facto segregated, so there was no joining. And they really were very strict about passing through and across the property so that everybody had to walk all the way around to visit friends and neighbors. After it became the Shady Rest, the owners did some very beautiful things about integrating it into the community. Although you had to be a member to participate in the sporting and all of those other things, the restaurant was open so you could come here and buy a meal without having another member by your side. And the entertainment evenings were available to the community. So it was like it knitted the whole place back together. And even in this day, that is a very rare thing for a country club. And the motto was a place for us. And they really seemed to mean us, all of us.
Shady Rest Country Club was founded in 1921 and they were actually purchased. It was purchased from Westfield Country Club by the Progressive Realty Company. So through the early 20s, there was some controversies about who owned the club and how it was going to be set up and how much money were they going to charge for membership. And as the 1920s grew, there was a lot of issues here regarding how to feed people, etc. And we actually believe that there was a speakeasy in the basement during Prohibition. And the basement was called the Villa Casanova, which was a nightclub. And that's where some of the performances took place. And as the Prohibition time ended, the speakeasy sort of fizzled out because you didn't need that anymore, but the nightclub continued.
Everybody was super proud of the Shady Rest. Like, even the entertainers who came here, this was an opportunity to perform in a Black-owned space when even the Apollo Theater wasn't Black-owned at the time. So it definitely, it was unique. And the other thing is that it was outstanding. There was no like, oh, it's nice, but it was really, really a very sought-after experience. Many people are under the impression that this was just thought of as like an after-hours club, after concerts in New York City, but most of the prominent musicians put this on the tour. This is a destination. The house band here, the Barons of Rhythm, were world-renowned. We have a lovely shot painting of them that was done by a woman named Victoria Stillman. And so Ella Fitzgerald, Chick Webb, Lionel Hampton, Count Basie, Billie Holiday, Sarah Vaughan, Illinois Jacquet, the luminaries of the jazz world generally came through here.
In the early 30s is when John Shippen came, and he became the professional and drew a lot of greatness to this club because he was well known at the time. He had won numerous tournaments. He had participated in 5 U.S. Opens. John Shippen Jr. was the first ever American golf professional who played in the very second U.S. Open in 1896 at Shinnecock Hills. John Shippen was a founding member of the UGA, the United Golf Association, which was a for blacks only professional golf league. And the UGA was stationed at Shady Rest in 1925. They actually held their first professional tournament in 1925 at Shady Rest, in which John Shippen took second place. John Shippen continued to be the caretaker, the greenskeeper, the club builder. He was a teacher. He taught people how to play golf all the way until 1964 when he retired. And at that time is when the club actually closed. Preserve Shady Rest Committee was started in 2013 by a group of volunteers. We helped to develop given plans for how this place should be renovated and what it should be, how it should be recognized going forward. We worked diligently on getting this place registered on the National Registry of Historic Places. We have been doing fundraising. We've had events here to try to mimic the past, to try to recreate the great times that were held here. We've had jazz bands, we've had comedy shows, a lot of different things have been taking place here to try to recreate the past and the history of Shady Rest.